She knows how to end a song. We are always ready. I like that. Okay, well, as it's been mentioned, the title of today's talk is Double, Double, Toil and Trouble. And I'm sure that many of us have heard those words before from Shakespeare's play, The Tragedy of Macbeth, or Macbeth. And in the play, 3 witches chant, double, double, toil and trouble, fire burn, and cauldron bubble. And as they add some really gruesome ingredients like eye of newt and frog's toes, they go on. For a charm of powerful trouble, like a hell broth, boil and bubble. It's so good to know that no one can cook up a hell broth for us except us. In the Science of Mind, we read, heaven and hell are states of consciousness. That's why Jesus said the kingdom of heaven is within us, within our consciousness, within our awareness. Deep within us, it is present. It's not someplace in the sky. It's just vibrationally up. And we experience it whenever we're feeling up, whenever we're feeling good, because our inner being, our soul, our spirit, our true self has never left it, and neither have we. We just think we have. In the way of transformation, we read, you will abide forever within it, like one who abides in an infinite forest. Why not be at play in the kingdom? So in recognition of the occurrence of Halloween in October, and because Halloween includes a lot of scary stuff and even hellish-looking stuff, that's intended to allow us, if only for one night, to poke fun at our fears, all this month. We're looking at how we can overcome our fears, not just for one night, but every night and every moment of every day. Not necessarily by poking fun at our fears, but by having more fun living this life with the awareness that we are spiritual beings playing in the kingdom. We're having this human experience for the fun of it, to play within it. We're not meant to toil, and we're not designed for trouble, and we are definitely not created to be afraid. In the book of Isaiah, we read, you shall not fear, because I am with you. And you shall not be terrified, because I am your God. I am your life. I am you in disguise. We have within us right now the key to every situation, the resolution to every problem, and the attraction power to call to us a life we enjoy living. A life of good health and vitality, a life of abundant financial flow, a life of happiness and fulfillment. How do we break the spell of a struggling, separate self in a world in which we feel vulnerable, in which we toil to get what we want and often run into trouble? The key is choosing to live this earth life as a spiritual being, aware that God is our life, that love created us, and that we're one with that love now and forever. In this way, we can live fearlessly, knowing that no matter what appears to be going on in this world or in our personal life, that nothing has power over us. That the unchanging power of God is within us. And that everything in this world can change in an instant for the better. And because it can, there's nothing to fear while we're here. The love that is God, the love that created the universe and us, within it, is always within us, is always there for us. The pure positive energy of love is present within all that is. No one is excluded, no matter how it appears to be, because nothing lives outside of it. No matter what we think about ourselves, no matter what we think about anyone else, love is all there is to us. And the power of love is our power. But we have to choose it to use it. We have to choose love over fear. Love is our true nature. Love beats our heart. And love guides our words and actions whenever we choose it. In the Way of Transformation, we read, will you use the moment, birth in time, to bring what is eternal to it? Or will you continue to believe that yet within you there is no possible power to choose love over fear? When we're feeling fear, or any of the awful, dreaded, suffering-filled feelings born of fear, we're not feeling like ourselves. The one who's created to have fun. The one love created. And that never feels good because there's nothing more fun or more powerful than feeling like our true self. We may wonder how we're supposed to choose love over fear when so much scary stuff appears to have power over us, over our health and safety, over our finances, over our choices, and over our happiness. We may wonder how we're supposed to keep in mind that the presence of love is everywhere, no matter what, when such unloving words and actions fill the news with bad news. As we said last Sunday, this world of contrast offers us as many scary tricks as it does happy treats. And what's in our bag is determined by our focus. Because we attract experiences to us through the vibration of the thoughts and images we focus on, high or low. Whenever we see something we don't like or that causes us a moment of fear, if we continue to focus on it and think about it and talk about it, our unchanged focus doubles the possibility of our attracting something unwanted to us. Not necessarily that thing, but something very much like that thing. If we believe that we don't have the power to choose love over fear, then we're giving our power to the things we fear to choose our experiences for us. That's what Macbeth did, and things didn't go very well for him. Just like the impersonators of power in this world, the witches were certain that their powerful spell would create chaos and confusion and misfortune for Macbeth. And since Macbeth was convinced of that too, in the end he loses his head, which is not a good ending. Ever been having an argument inside your head about something and you felt like you just might lose your mind? Maybe someone said something or did something that you didn't like, or it seemed harmful to you. And so the argument was about either remaining angry or excusing that person and excusing what had happened. Maybe even forgiving, but definitely not forgetting. And the more you thought about it and the more divided your thoughts were about it, no matter, and you were confused about what to do, and because the pros and cons felt just as right or just as wrong, it was as if you doubled the trouble. But ever wonder in the middle of one of those arguments in your head who you're talking to? I have. Especially because I know my inner being doesn't argue. Doesn't even go where negativity is. And only knows the oneness of goodness. Always. Not going to argue with me. So who am I arguing with? Well, while we're in the world of contrast, being a human being, even our human mind, is dual. It contains opposites. It contains this, and it contains that. The human mind, often called the egoic mind, is a dual mind with a purpose. It's intended to allow us to see contrast so that we can sift and sort and choose and create a beautiful life that's unique to us. Without darkness and light, we couldn't see anything to focus on. It takes a question to have an answer, and it takes a need or a desire to attract a result. It's all part of it, and it's all good. Contrast isn't just something for us to accept. It's something to embrace, because without contrast, we couldn't choose. Charles Dickens wrote, "There are dark shadows on the earth, but its lights are stronger in the contrast." With the dark shadows of conflict and anger and chaos in today's world, it's going to be so bright, it won't be long before more of us or all of us will be singing, "Praise the Lord, I see the light." It's so easy when things are dark to see where the light is. Our inner being, our true self, the one that has never left heaven, loves us when we're in the question mode of asking. When things look dark to us, we're still loved, and loves us when we're in allowing mode to receive our good, and adores us through the process of all of it, the process of our finding our happiness, because that's why we came. And our inner being is always there to be that solid, bright light that never varies and never changes and is always there. There's a difference between feeling negative emotion, which we all do from time to time, and judging ourselves for feeling it. Our emotions aren't bad or good. They are guidance for us. And that's all they're there for. Our unchanged focus on something that causes negative emotion in us doubles the possibility of our attracting an unwanted experience to us. It's the unchanged focus. Our human mind, the ego mind, is stuck wherever we're focused. It doesn't move. It doesn't change if we don't change our focus. And when we don't, and while we're stuck like a deer in the headlights, looking at some terrible thing, we're adding eye of newt and frog's toes to the mix of our unhappiness and creating a hell broth for ourselves in our head. In the way of transformation, we read, fear is contraction, density, false perception, egoic consciousness. When you choose love over fear, you must decide not to respond according to the momentum of egoic consciousness. You must decide to live as though you are not the ego. We're not the ego mind. We have an ego mind. We are the one that knows that. And we are the one that directs that mind. Our focus isn't going to change until we decide that it will. It's our decision, always our decision. It's up to us to change our focus from something unwanted to something wanted if we want to feel better. Keeping in mind that our spiritual self is feeling good already. But the better we feel, the closer we get to aligning ourselves with who we truly are. The more we love feeling good, the more we don't like feeling bad. I mean, if we felt bad all the time, we wouldn't miss feeling good. If feeling bad were natural, we wouldn't miss feeling good. But we like to feel good because it allows us to feel lighter. That higher vibration within us that allows our good to come to us feels good. Our inner being won't go with us into a negative thought because it isn't our true nature to go there either. When we don't listen to our inner guidance, which is to say, when we don't pay attention to how what we're thinking is causing us to feel, we double our toil and trouble. We break the spell of dualism when we realize that we're the master of the egoic mind. And when we choose to live as if we are, as if we're not the ego, as if we are the master of it. When we decide to live as the spiritual being we are, no matter what, when we decide that's who we are, then we naturally choose love over fear. We choose who we are over who we're not. James Baldwin, wonderful poet, wrote, "Love takes off the masks that we fear we cannot live without and know we cannot live within." I use the word love here, not merely in the personal sense, but as a state of being, as a state of grace. Namaste. All righty. On cue. This is the time when we get to say thank you again. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being who you are. Thank you for the lovely light you bring. This sanctuary always feels good, and it feels better and better as each of you walks into it. You add to the holiness. And it's easy for us to know that everything is holy. It's easy for us to know that when we leave here, everything is holy. Because we have experienced the holiness within ourselves and within each other. It's a beautiful thing. And it's a beautiful thing if you're watching, because I know that's what you're feeling too. And we want to keep doing this. We want to, as we used to say in the Baptist church, we want to spread the word. And the word is, love is all there is. And we want to spread that word. We want to share it, and we want to share it with beautiful beings who come to understand that and express that within themselves. We want to grow in grace. We want to grow in expression, and we want to grow together. And so that takes financial support in this world of no support and support, of money and no money. And so thank you, everyone here. I'm not preaching, but if I were, I'd be preaching to the choir. And I want to thank you, all of you who support us, who watch live stream, or even through video. Thank you for that. And so just this moment is just for anyone feeling inspired in this moment to give and support, and you don't know how to go about it. We have such easy ways to do that. It won't even be toil or trouble. It'll just be ease. And here to tell you how easy it is to support us and show your gratitude for what you heard today and your excitement for what you might hear next is our intrepid treasurer, Dr. Jamie Phillips.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Okay, well, if you'd like to donate to the Life Enrichment Center, we want the double-double, but not the toil and trouble. And you can do it via Facebook if you're watching online, or even if you're here. Our Facebook address is facebook.com/Life Enrichment Center. You can go to our website where we're going to have a podcast on there later in the week, probably tomorrow, and that is lecflint.com. There's a donate button on that site. You can donate via PayPal, and our email address for PayPal is lec2512@gmail.com. And if you'd like to do it the old-fashioned way, we love old-fashioned, you can send in a check to our P.O. Box, which is Life Enrichment Center, P.O. Box 321-294, Flint, Michigan 48532. Whew. And it's a great P.O. Box number, isn't it? And if you're here in the sanctuary, we're going to do an offertory while we listen to Marcia Allen sing In This Very Room. followed by a gratitude prayer from Reverend Stephanie. And thank you so much for that talk today, Reverend Stephanie. It was fantastic.
Thank you.
Thank you.